Twitter. Okay, I think we're good. So if I do this, I do this. Of course you've read them, Chili. You read them first. Right, so if the audio is good, if anything feels off in terms of the audio as we go along, let me know. So Harold, are you going to go from my stream, or are you going to go through just like general where we start off at?
Whatever works for you.
I mean, if there's not too much of a stream delay, you may as well just look through the stream. All that good jazz. So let's have a start, shall we? Right, okay, so preliminary notes. I'm not going to read through every single word, that's madness. So I'll just skim over some stuff and we'll have a chat about it. So it was a great pleasure, blah blah blah. Yep, you must face little stuff. Okay, so yeah, 5.01, that's obviously 2 weeks and then a month after the launch. The treasure hunts, instant dungeons are 5.05. Wait, so which one are the dungeons of Ligi? Oh god, how do you even say that? Life Gaia? Oh wait, that's the raid tier, right? It says the treasure hunt though. The restoration of the new game plus 5.1 or later. And I assume the big PvP changes are going to be 5.1 and later. We've already watched that. We already know what people thought of me watching that. So categories, we've got the playable content, levs, areas, treasure, housing, grand company, battle system PvP. Really good to hear. Where the new maps will take us, yeah, possibly. That would be quite nice to see what they got in store for that. Battle system PvP. Now this is important because they were gonna. I was under the assumption they weren't going to give us any PvP information until 5.1. So this is good on Square Enix's part to let us know what's going to be going on, even if it's a little bit of information. Yeah, it's probably treasure maps. That'd be pretty cool if it can get some good items. So we got the new cities. This is obviously from the really old benchmark or whatever it was, the demo that people were saying. It'd be pretty cool to get in there. Obviously it's been up-resed for the game. Eulmore. Isn't this the place with the, you know, the Blade 1 vampire? Is that what Eulmore is, Kaio?
Yes.
Looks like rich and happy. See, I look at this image, trigger warning, and it looks like Limsa, just like they're having a festival in Limsa. Kind of look like Limsa to me. Taru stream. It's the old man stream. How you doing, Hidden Bob? How you doing, well, chap? Lakeland, very original name, 10 out of 10. That looks pretty cool. Colossia? Is that how you say it? Colossia? Very Highlander-esque. Got the Game of Thrones lift here to keep out the enemies. We got Areng, butchering all the sayings, by the way. Mushroom Land, Ilmeg. There are Rakatui, Great Wood. Okay, new Aetherites, nice little design around them. Okay, so yeah, the areas look cool. Really nice. For any of you that you're ever interested in game development, by the way, this whole building, this whole texture is the same texture, just repeated. It's how they save on texture memory and stuff. Same with this cliff. You can see the repetition. They use it so that we can actually run the MMOs on most PCs. So yeah, the areas look pretty nice. Is it me, or is that designed to look like a face? That's the mouth, that's the nose, and those are the two eyes. And he's doing like the OO face. Or is it just me thinking it's a face?
It's just you.
That looks like a face, dude. Listen, don't make me zoom in, okay? You look at that. You look at this tower on the right. You tell me that's not a face. when you consider this the mouth and you consider these the eyes. Obviously, he's got a black eye because it's like swelled up there. Listen, man, I know these things. I can see into the bigger picture. I'm a lore expert. Don't laugh. Stop laughing at me. Don't laugh at me on stream. It's embarrassing. Yeah. Okay. No one. Okay. No one thinks it's a face. Whatever. Okay. It's not a face then. Imagine go to work and go back to your house. The orange is the tash. Oh, I can see that. See, communist Moogle knows. See, you guys don't know. Quests. So yeah, lots of quests. Hopefully they're not as bad as the Stormblood Moogle quests, where they seem to never end.
What's happened to it?
Yeah. So, shut up. Same thing, dude. There were Moogle quests. It doesn't matter what expansion. Yeah, we can get there. Train sounds good to me. Bruce Almighty. Edgy guy. Eos. That's Hierophant, and then that's the blind cat. Your shelter, is that right? New side story quests. Yep, we know side story quests are coming with the thing. It's all to do with it. Role quests. So these are kind of like your specific storyline quests and whatnot. I've got a Lalafell killing a pigeon here for no reason. Got like a kobold rat here. Yep, specific. Oh, this is just like housekeeping stuff, really. Like, yeah, you get the quests, you get the side quests. Here are the areas. Here's where they start. So as a gunbreaker, I'll obviously be starting, you know, in this area, I assume. Random quest. Yep. New paladin quest and endgame quests at level 80. Yep, pretty housekeepy. Gunbreaker. Yep. Monk. Yeah. Don't need to go through all of those. Deliveries. That's crafting, right? Deliveries. That's crafting. Someone told me there's going to be crafter leaderboards. Is that a thing? Is that going to be a thing?
Yeah, for the Ishgard restoration. But that's not until 5.1.
Okay. Crafting stuff. Main scenario. Okay, they're probably making it a lot easier to do. New leaves. Oh, you just reminded me I need to do that thing today with the roulette. See if feast ranked crafting. Here I come. You're gonna win. You're gonna wonder if you can win trade crafting, dude.
Oh, how do you win trade crafting?
I'm wondering though, these amazingly rich crafters, like every server has a crafter that has like over 50 billion. Are they just gonna rule through Gil on the leaderboard, or what on earth is that? That's definitely a face. You can't tell me that's not a face. Look, there's the mouth, there's the nose, and there's his eyebrows. Damn, that looks awesome. Bicocular gemstones. Damn, that looks sick, dude. Ishgard housing will work like feast seasons, true. Bootleg Alexander. It's true. It's like Alexander when he's reformed after all the farming that's been done to him. Oh, this is Aether Current still a thing? Have they said anything about Aether Currents?
They're not going anywhere.
They're removing them.
No, I mean, of course they're still there.
Well, they've added like a similar UI for the fates and the gemstones. Okay, yeah, new treasure maps. That's really good. It, like, the more treasure maps they have, the more like FC events that can happen for various, you know, guilds that aren't like purely raiding based, which is good. You'll sync to the old treasure maps, which is fair enough. Housekeeping stuff, supplying, submersibles, housing, decorations that were based off the furnishing design contest. There's a tree that Poff sat on and it split in half, and now it's just one half of a tree. Furnishings. New estate tags. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, furnishing previews, dye furnishings. You can't win more than once per character. Lifting the limits on stuff, naturally. Let's see, go up. Level 80 Crystarium striking dummies, that's good because there'll be a lot of dummy videos for the YouTube channel. You want a bathhouse, Scar? You can have a bathhouse. New aquarium with a big boy fish, little chunk. Flower pots. Gold saucer, obviously new prizes, etc, etc. Very happy hire. Ron. Dude, it's Harry Potter. Look. Ron. Oh, Mahjong. I forgot that was a thing. I don't actually know how to play Mahjong. I know Naby does. Have you done Mahjong, Kyo?
No, I've never cared for it.
Isn't it like, I don't know, like, I remember Poff and Naby got stuck in a Mahjong match for like 3 hours or something. Oh shit, Vieira and Hofgar. Yeah, the Hofgar look a lot better than they did. You remember the first time they were shown?
Yeah, I remember.
They look super scuffed. Like Nintendo 64 style. Now they look really pretty good. I'm going to definitely try one of these on the main for a few weeks. Oh. Sightseeing logs, yep. In your fates, yep. Housekeeping. New hairstyles. I mean, these don't look like anything special to me. They look very similar to that hairstyle that's already in the game, just that there's a longer fringe. Generic long hair, of course. Oh, here we go. Battle system. This is the juice. For me, this is the juice. Let's see what they've done. So level cap. Gunbreaker's been added. Yep, housekeeping. Oh, is that Hofgar or Gunbreaker? It's got a monocule on. Dancer DPS. Dancer can be unlocked. Yep. Seen this, already reacted to this on the channel. Check that out if you haven't. Umbral Ice now reduces the MP cost of ice spells. Caster stuff. Enmity gain for certain healing actions has been reduced. Okay, so this is probably to address, you know, remember when healers used to spam, like, what was it? The Kia 2, Kia 3 in the PvE?
Or Medica 2.
Medica 2, and it'd be like, you just shout at them in party chat, you'd be like, stop taking aggro. There's no need to heal here. So that's obviously to address that. To improve the player usability, the time frame which players must execute actions to continue or complete has been extended. I think this was confirmed to be like, what, 12 seconds? I think you got like 12 seconds or something where you can do, like, you know, if you do like a Skull Sunder, you can still Butcher's Block after that.
I didn't know what the maximum time was.
I think someone counted it in one of the videos, but those videos are subject to change, but it looked like it was about 10-12 seconds maybe. A fixed set of roll actions, yet they fixed roll actions because they were terrible in the current patch. Limit breaks. So less with healing. Okay. Rate at which they build up with taking damage from enemies. Oh, here he is. It's Roche. How you doing, Roche? Thank you for the nitro. You've unleashed madness, by the way.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, yeah. Harold says unfortunately. He doesn't regret it. Roche is just cool. The interrupt effect has been adding. Okay, interesting. A gorge indicating. Okay, so you remember when you used to stun shit and it would never interrupt as a boss? You now get like an obvious visual marker that tells you if it's interruptible or not. So that's finally good to have. Yeah, I almost forgot about this. The whole charge system where you get the charges adds an extra bit of a layer to the combat system. Yep, we know how this works. We've seen it in the live letter. Certain weapon skills have unique recast timers. Yep, we knew that already as well. Yep, Buffer City indeed. Pets, this is more you, Harold. So they've made what they've done with pets. They've kind of made it so it's built into your actual hotbar skills, right?
They still have commands, but all their abilities are more like players, and they can no longer be hit by damage.
True. No one needs to see that, Roche. No one needs to see that. TP's been removed. We knew that. Mana capped at 10k. Again, just streamlining. Interesting. Parrying is now less effective in reducing damage. Blocking is now less effective in reducing damage. It's very vague. That could mean anything. Like, so it's like if parrying. Well, we don't know what they're doing with tenacity, do we? So, not sure what the reason for that is. Air Anchor for Machinist has been buffed since Media Tour. Okay, cool. Party bonuses have been adjusted. Players will now receive a 1% increase to strength, vitality, dexterity, mind, and intelligence for each unique role in their party, up to a max of 5%. Wait, what? So if you've got a whole unique party, that means you max out at 5% on your main stats, right?
Yeah.
Dude, that's like, I wonder why they. Interesting. That's
because there are some times where you would have like stacking job bonuses and you would lose out on
1% increase to strength. Do you reckon that's going to
increases
outweigh?
everything.
Do you reckon that's going to outweigh like padded groups? You know how people take like fucking like 2 dancers or 2 Astros to pad the one guy in FF logs. Wasn't parry like meh anyway?
Yeah.
Let's fucking remove parry, dude. So that's interesting. We'll see how that affects certain matters. Obviously, we know what this is with here. 5% is quite a lot. Yeah, true. %. Yep, armory increase. Pretty nice. New dungeons. So we've got the Westworld Chapel. We've got Tropical Looking Forest. Got Started, and then we got. You know this. I thought this was untextured at first. You know this last screenshot.
Yeah.
I thought like, oh, they haven't put textures on it yet, but it's actually just meant to be like some sort of marble or some shit. It looks super untextured. I'm not gonna lie. Maybe they were like, we've run out of texture memory for the game. Make it grey. It'll work.
It's a design decision.
It's a design decision. It's stylized, bro. No more EXP chains, so you can't cheese your way into friggin' the higher levels that quick. The trust system. This never really interested me, but I guess it is what it is. With, you know, a more improved version of the squadrons or whatever. New trials. So there's 2 new trials. The first one's Twintania, right? Not Twintania. Titania. Is it Titania?
Yeah.
The second one is Golden
Innocence.
Who?
Innocence, that's what it's called.
I was going to say Goldenari because it's gold. Male Titania. Yeah. Titania. Male Titania. There we go. Spook speaks my language. Yes, role quests are kind of like, specific ones. The echo will be applied to all trials. I can finally clear Shinryu. Echo, yeah. Elegant tombstones, obviously they're getting new ones that have been added. Same old.
They're called tombstones.
Tombstones, dude. Have you never watched WWE?
Yes.
Tombstones. Every time you do a dungeon, you get tombstones. Every single time.
No.
Don't know,
Tombstone in the grave. What the freak?
what? No, tombstone's a wrestling move, dude. Listen, just call it tombstone. See, there's even a B in there. See, tombstone. Raid finder, duty finder. I mean, this is all like. Oh, hello. Oh, okay. These are cool. So we got Broccoli Man, Lizard Man. We got. Isn't that the guy from that 24 Man where he makes you dance? In the bottom right. I'm sure it's that dude from the 24 Man where where he makes you dance and shit. Then we got, Valentine's Day flower dude. It's a pretty cool design. Also look nice. New elite look. Harold, they put you in the game as an elite mark.
Oh, what?
They put you in the game, dude. Look, they took your likeness and put you in. I don't even know what that is. That's like some sort of Jack in the Box thing. Scuffed Froggo. Is that a frog with a pickaxe? No, it's more like a metal frog. It looks like he's made out of metal. It looks more like a hammer. What if that's a frog with a pickaxe and when you're mining, he just rolls around and just kills you as you try to mine in his lands? Is that Math Boy outside Rabin Street? You can hunt elite marks, we all know that. People don't have to bot anymore to find the elite marks. Now you actually get a UI marker. A UI prompt that tells you that you sense a distant power level that you need to attack and all that jazz. Tutorial seals been increased. Mark bills. Never did much hunting. Heaven on High. Oh, they said they've got weapons for Heaven on High, Gunbreaker, and Dancer. I wonder if they've got PvP weapons for those two classes. The lawns. Yep. So this is basically. I wonder if they're actually going to add any mechanics to these dummies. The Stone Sea and Sky shit. Those are good. I always like doing videos of those to see if they can be cleared and shit. Oh, here we go. PvP. That's where everyone goes to sleep. Cool. Okay, so this one's quite big for me because that's all I've been doing for like the last few months, waiting for the expansion. So they removed the PvP traits. Honestly, they're all trash anyway. Like everyone was like, yeah, safeguard. No, not traits. That's additionals. TP, damage up, and then defense or health as melee, and then obviously reverse it for the other roles. Like, there's no point in taking the other ones half the time, so they've kind of noticed that and streamlined that a bit, which is good. PvP actions have been adjusted. Additional actions are now adjusted on base roles, so it sounds like if one class has safeguard, the other class might not have it, from the sounds of it. Cool. The following adjustments have been made to PvP. TP has been removed. Okay. Oh, okay. This is basically increasing the arms to 5 is to do with the fact that it's so scuffed sometimes as melee when someone runs away from you, and they're like literally 2 meters ahead of you and you can't hit them at all. There was a dev blog talking about PvP changes. Yeah, dude, that'd be awesome if you can link that. The global cooldown.
I linked it to you yesterday, I remember.
Oh, is that the one you linked me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll have to open it up again. The global cooldown has been increased. The global cooldown of actions has been increased, so they've made the GCD longer, right? By 1 second. Or was it 1 point? HP recovery, so you go up at combat. MP recovery rate, because bad healers can't manage mana apparently, so that's gone up. Damn, dude, that sounds like the good healers are going to be even better with MP regen. MP recovery rate outside of combat has gone up. Finally, we've got knockback and drawing effects. Getting ping-ponged around is not fun. I'm coming out quiet. I could try and put this up a little bit. Test, test, test. Quiet, quiet, quiet. Have you turned your volume up, Roche? Wait, is it ended? It says here the Feast PvP season has ended. Is it ended already?
Yeah, it ends today when the servers go down. This is just prelim patch notes.
I was getting excited then, dude. I was like, we got it, boys. We got the reward. So that's PvP in a nutshell. Interesting. I'll have to click that link in a sec. These are the armor sets. We got Pyramid Head. We got Unpractical covering the eye head. We got Triangle Head. It looks like the Elegant armor. Certain items can no longer be sold. Yeah. Voucher, voucher, voucher. Crafting. Carpenter. I don't craft, so I don't know any of that stuff. Can you craft from retainers yet?
No.
Damn it. Minor actions. New fishing hotels have been added. No holes, fishing holes. What the fuck's a fishing hotel? Gathering stuff, collectibles. Oh, new mounts. Okay, so we got a what are these called again? Triceratops. Try something, right? Triceratops.
Yeah.
Okay, so we got Triceratops. We got what is that? That looks like one of those dragons from Zoids. It's a very old school reference from a cartoon. It looks like that. It looks alright. The following mounts are able to fly. Hey Harold, look, it's your favourite mount. So 2 new mounts, that's cool. They didn't put the mount in with the tiger. New chocobo boarding. I'm sure they said there's a tiger mount that you can get. New minions. There's Poff as a minion. Dude, that's one menacing looking fucking scarecrow beaker thing. Remember those things from Finding Nemo that just said my?
Yeah.
It looks like the boss of them. Like once they escape from the my pigeons or whatever, you have to fight the boss. It's a menacing ass looking friggin' woodpecker. Tax. Yep, housekeeping stuff. Party finder. Oh, you can link in chat. That's nice. Nice quality of life. Or we can finally invite from chat. That's good. This thing was weird. I always thought it was weird how it goes over the UI text for the guy's name, which is it seems a bit messy for the the charge or whatever it is to go over the name of the player. So that's a bit weird in my opinion. New animations. Group pose has been changed. Glamour plates goes up to 15, that's nice. And the amount goes up to 400, which is very nice. That's a really nice change. Never used this system before, so you can now see if you wiped on 0.1% to make it even more painful when you wipe. UI is not going to use the light theme, it looks a bit weird for me. Let's stick to the dark theme. New adventurer, yep. Yep, seen that stuff. Link shells increased. Yeah, this sort of stuff. Nothing really to say too much on it. Is there anything from this that you guys have seen that is like, you're like, yes, they finally done it? More macro stuff. New music, yeah. Cool, so that's basically the preliminary notes. And we're going to click this link in a minute that goes on to the PvP ones. So there's some juicy information in there. So the mounts, the PvP, the battle system. It remains to be seen what happens with parry and block being weaker. It's very that makes it sound very generic in the grand scheme of things. Some folks are wondering about the role quest stuff. So if I find role quests, where would that be? So you got your main scenario quest, obviously. You got your side story quest, obviously, and then you got the role quests. So each disciple of war and magic will be able to progress through one of four series quests based on their role, which ranges from 70 to 80. Completion of one series of role quests is required. So there's correct me if I'm wrong with this. So there's 4 series for each class, right? And you have to complete at least one, but there's still another 3 you can complete optionally, right?
Yeah. And there are still normal job quests. You just can only do them after you beat the game.
Right. Okay. Yeah, they're the tank ones. So are all the tank ones the same? Do you reckon? If each class has got its own individual quest line, the role quests, I assume, are just going to be the same for every tank. So for me it'll be tank. Okay, is that what you're leveling first? Cool. Yeah, I'm gonna go for Gunbreaker first. Cool, so that is basically that in a nutshell. Although there is also a link that was posted about PvP, and the one from you as well. Let's click that one. So this is the PvP peak, which was linked. Hello everyone, Redrina here. Not sure who Redrina is. Maybe a PvP dev, community manager, something like that. Blah 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 blah. Yep. So basically, it's just like a post to say that we still know PvP is a thing. Popular, would say. So let's have a look. So yep, Gunbreaker and Dancer, obviously. I wonder how Dancer will do in PvP. That'll be interesting if they're just a buffer class. Will it be a meta? You know, will it be like Dragoon is for melee right now. Will Dancer be mandatory? Maybe, I don't know. It depends what you mean by mandatory for, like, you know, world first or speed killing versus just clearing. E Chocoferu was Paladin in Spaniada. How you doing, Choco? Yeah, we just went over the patch notes and then we're just going over this thing here. I really like PvP in this game, even though it's severely lacking at the moment. It seems that they're taking steps to making it better, which is always a good thing. So here's an example. So Piercing Talon. Interesting. The further away you are, the more damage it does. I wonder if there'll be a burst meta where you elusive jump and then use Piercing Talon or something. They're removing traits and reworking additionals, which is good. So these look like the new DPS additionals. So Bolt, which is your sprint. Backstep, which I assume is some sort of elusive jump to get you out of burst pressure. If every DPS is gonna have backstep, what happens to Dragoon elusive jump? Blood for Blood, Bloodbath and Fetter Ward are from, I believe they're all from Season 4, really old school PvP. Fetter Ward is like your concentrate. Blood for Blood, that's going to be interesting because now you can get punished for bursting if they keep the damage aspect on it. Bloodbath, okay, that's interesting. I'm not sure what they'll do with it in PvP, but this looks pretty cool. This looks pretty cool. Although I can't see people, when I look at this, I see people taking Fetter Ward and, yeah. Maybe Backstep and Blood for Blood. I'm not sure, maybe Blood for Blood will be core for your damage boost. But then it's like Sprint, usually you don't usually take Sprint that much on a melee DPS and all that sort of stuff. Bloodbath, I'm not sure if you take that in PvP. It depends what they do with it. Backstep sounds really good for PvP, and Blood for Blood sounds really good. However, I guess it depends if they remove if they remove movement skills like elusive jump and Samurai's, you know, dash. If they remove that, then it will dictate what melee takes on what PvP skill. Bringing back skills from Season 4. Yep. PvP adjusted, so all jobs have received major rework. Yeah, a lot of the PvP actions, people just simply don't use them a lot of the time. Like, for example, what is it? Not Chaos Thrust. The other Dragoon skill, people very rarely use that. Storm's Path, it's used sometimes, but very rarely. Dark Knight's Power Slash combo is used very rarely, just because the main combo that gives you mana back and all that sort of stuff turns out to be a better investment over the course of a game. And then they've got an example of Ninja. So Ninja now has one single combo, so I wonder if all the melee will have a single combo. They got Trick Attack. Did they have Trick? No, they didn't have Trick Attack before in PvP, did they? I haven't seen many ninjas recently. It's all Dragoons. So if Trick Attack is similar to like your Blood for Blood, maybe a ninja wouldn't take Blood for Blood if they got Trick Attack. Could be interesting. Seems very similar, except for the combo's been streamlined. They've got some of the new skills in there from the expansion, which seems pretty good. Yeah, the new skill. Okay, that's cool. So if every melee is going to have one combo each. It's interesting. Does this make it harder or easier? Or does it make it the same but more organized and polished? Is what I'm wondering. Interesting. Pre-existing new strategies. So with Ninja you can basically hide and then Shikuchi while still hidden, it looks like, which is pretty cool. You don't need to use it to hide anymore. Yeah, Spook, you play Ninja, don't you? So you got a better grasp on what this would mean for Ninja. Okay, so it's a little taster of what's to come. Seems pretty decent. I kind of hope they nerf cover a little bit more, but they also give Paladin a gap closer. They should bring back Upheaval for Warrior as well, because Warrior's a really boring class in PvP. A beat effective, but still very boring. Give Monk stun back. No more stuns for melee. Enough. Cool, so yeah, we've had a look over this. We've had a look at the PvP stuff, the extra dev post. It looks like all standard stuff, some good previews of stuff to come, which is cool. Other than that, this just really served as a audio and video test, which I will complete by uploading this to YouTube later, which is apparently just a button. So that will just basically be a nice test run for Friday onwards. With that being said though, I'm going to switch my source back to game. I close this.